and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Russell looking it over. He dishes it to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Outside for George. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Spins. Russell passes to Edwards. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Jackson dishes to Morris. Outside for Jackson. Off target from three-point range. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Russell finds Towns. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morris outside. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Baseline try. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Zubats. Fires the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Jackson. Leonard on the wing. A 3-ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Now here's Towns. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
The Timberwolves trail. It's stolen by Morris. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Edwards against George. Nobody near Leonard. The three-pointer, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Edwards, that's good.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Right side, Jackson. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns, no luck. Now Zubats. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside for Jackson. And here's Leonard from 3. Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Zubats.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Edwards looking it over. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morris, left side. Jackson against Russell. A three from Morris. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And George kicks to Jackson. A three from Leonard. Morris passes to George. For the three. He's off on that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three. Leonard dishes to Morris. Gobert knocks it away.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Towns, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by McDaniels. Top of the key, Russell. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Brett?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. The Clippers grab the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here we go. Timberwolves running again. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Offensive rebound. Gobert launches a 3. A nice shot by McDaniel. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Dishes to Morris. Back to Zubac. Jackson up top. Out to Morris. Trying to end the drought. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there, just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jackson looking it over. The feed now to Morris. Outside for George. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac finds Morris. Back to Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Pass to Zubac. The 3 from George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Pass to Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Jackson. Missed inside. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap.
The Timberwolves, 23.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at D'Angelo Russell, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Takes it out to Covington. Outside, Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Minnesota leading by 7.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Noel, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. And Wall kicks to Covington. Back to Wall. Outside for Batum. Covington wide open. He fires. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Man passes to Powell. And another shot. Here's Batum. And at last, they get one to fall. Batum's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Clippers. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Anderson passes to Noel. Here's Prince. Anderson outside. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Batum a screen on Anderson. Covington dishes to Batum. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Minnesota leading by 3. The pass to McLaughlin. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Minnesota calls timeout. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
To the middle. Here's Batum. Pass to Powell. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. Powell, the pass to Covington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Covington's got his first points of the game.
Such a hard finish. Robert is a tough customer. He'll fight through contact when he has to.
Powell against Edwards. Towns, the pass to Russell. Over to the left wing. Tipped away. All with the steal. Outside Batum. Here's man. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards dishes to Russell. He kicks it to Towns. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left in the third. Towns finds Russell. Over in the corner, Edward. A second chance effort. Towns wide open. Offensive rebound.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And here's Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Powell. Here's man. It's Covington on the wing. 5 on the clock. Man passes to Powell. And he uses the glass on the lane. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Russell dishes to Towns. Kicks to Gobert. Shot from 16. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Outside, George. Back to Jackson to tie it up. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Outside Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Towns for three. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Leonard against Russell. Here's Zubats. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Coming off the screen, Kawhi attracts so much defensive attention. Hard to throw a blanket over the roller at the same time.
Outside Russell. There's the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Morris outside. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Towns, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Back to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jackson against Russell. It's stolen by Morris. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And George with the stuff.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
The kick out to Towns. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
George passes to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 3. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
David, we'll listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. We're going to try to keep them focused.
All right, thank you, David. Out to Morris. Now, here is George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Passes it to McDaniels. Right wing. Russell finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Morris outside. Outside Leonard. The tray. Places one from 3.
Trying to ice this one. Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Towns down low. He's against Morris. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
George dishes to Leonard. George with the ball. Yes!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have to.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The kick out to Morris. Takes the three. Drops in the three.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Now George. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Zubac against Adams. The kick out to Morris. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Jackson outside. Leonard passes to Jackson. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris for 3. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. And he's showing us the handles a little bit right there, all the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now here's Morant. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to George. Fires the 3. Brooks with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Zubac passes to Jackson. Kicks it to George. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Morant.
And then Morant with the jam! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson outside. George outside. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. George has got 5 now.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get positioned inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Now here's Morant. For 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morris passes to Zubac. Leonard outside. Jackson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Jackson. And stolen by Morant. Lets it go from deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top, up by 5. And we'll bring...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. 4 on the clock. Leonard passes to Zubats. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Morant. To the middle. That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Memphis trailing here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. Outside Bane. Fires from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The kick out to Morris. Back to George. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. George has gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Into the lane. Oh, wow.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Jackson, pass to George. To the paint. The kick out to Morris. Pass to George. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got 7 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Morant against Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson, right side. Leonard with the ball. Back to Morris. Out to Leonard. This one for 3. Morris passes to George. Back to Morris from the arc. And he can't get that one. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Bane. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bane against George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
We've got 1:28 left in the half. Pass to Bain. The three is up. Rebound by the Clippers.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Morris for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 6 points for him.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
The three from Bain. Brooks outside. Over Leonard. Brooks finds Bain. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. Hounded by Morant. Pass to Leonard. From deep. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Jackson for three. Leonard pulls down the board. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Zubats. George outside. And the jam by George.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Trying to get back on track. The shot, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, up by 5.
19. The Grizzlies. 14.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Memphis, Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, then it's Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Here's Conchar from outside the arc. Covington grabs the board. Powell outside. Down low. That's good from Covington on the assist from Powell. And the Clippers lead by 7. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Pass to Tillman. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the foul against the Clippers. That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Wall. Here's Covington. They set a pick. It's intercepted. Outside Jones. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Aldama. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a solid 47%. Here's Batum. Out to Covington. Pass to Mann. Wall against Jones. 6 to shoot. Back to Wall. Stolen by Jones. On the break. Here's Aldama. Covered by Covington. Aldama, no good.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Jones. Powell covers. Outside Jones. Left side, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to man. Outside Wall. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Batum puts it up from 12. Jones grabs the board. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. A shot to stop the drought. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Over to the left wing, beyond the arc. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Jones. Outside, Green. Clock at 4. And another miss by Memphis. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Man. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Outside Jones. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jones against Wall. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Man.
Walking foul called on Tyus Jones. First personal foul.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
That one misses. The Clippers shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles.
And your Clippers Houston team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis trailing here. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Jackson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Morris for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Adams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Now Jackson. Leonard outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Basketball.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. kick out to Morris. Launches it on target from range. And the Clippers lead by 4.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Jackson against Morant. Takes a 3. On the wing, Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George with it. Morris passes to George. Back to Morris. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Morant against Morris. Morant with the slam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Leonard outside. Kicks it to George. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson on the wing to the inside. Left side, Morant. To tie it up. Back to Adams. Oh, Morris with a steal. And here's George. And the jam by George.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Pass to Bane. Spins. Back to Morant. There's the... Oh! Look out! Ruthless!
Whoa! How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh!
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Up top, Jackson. Pounded by Morant. Now here's Leonard. Back to Jackson. Changes up. Denied by Morant.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. 1:29 left in the game. With the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Jackson finds Morris. Back to Jackson. Out to Leonard. George outside. They double team George. Here's Morris. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson outside. Here's Morant driving it.
Yes. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Jackson. George outside. Here's the 3. And nails the tray.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
27 seconds left in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Here's Jackson. And an intentional foul right there.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
The 3 from Bane. The three won't fall.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the... And, Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards, that's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Lock at 6. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Gobert. Lays it up off the glass.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Jackson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Towns with it. Now defended by Adams. Morant against Russell. Back to Gobert. Out to Russell. From past the arc. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant scanning the floor. Takes it inside. Misses the one-handed jam.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Towns finds Russell. Outside Edwards. Morant with the steal. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here he goes. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Edwards. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
It's Morant with the drive.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And here's Edwards following John Morant's 3. Edwards against Bain. Here's Gobert. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards dishes to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Russell. Jackson against Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Russell finds McDaniel. That one a little long. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to McDaniels. Takes the 3. They get it again. And that's good. A nice job at the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And that ties it up.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Here's Morant after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Morant outside. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 4. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Russell no luck.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Morant outside. There's the triple. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And a wide open look for Bain. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Russell against Bain. And blocked by Bain. 2 on the clock. McDaniels. The Grizzlies pull it in. And finished up by Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Oh, here's Edwards. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Russell finds Towns. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. There's the drive. Gobert with the block.
and the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Bane passes to Morant. Kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. 1:31 left to play here in the half. And no good. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Towns with the bucket.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Jackson kicks to Bane. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. And finished off by Gobert.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Tries the spin move. Payton for 3. Adams finds Morant. Back to Adams. Edwards looking it over. Outside Russell. Left side Edwards. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off. Thanks, David. And whoop.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 16. The Grizzlies, 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Prince out there with Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And he comes up with the deuce.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jones in the post. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince has got the ball, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's McLaughlin. The dish to Prince. Here's Reed. The kick out to Anderson. For the tie, for the lead, it's the three-point bomb. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Down low, here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Reed. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the left wing. Here's Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Tillman. Reed with the block. Feeds it to Anderson. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got 7 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Connects from 3-point range. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Here's Anderson, the pass to Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Aldama passes to Jones. Here's Conchar. Nasty move. Banked in off the glass. Conchar's got his first basket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Conchar, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 7. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Noel. Off target from the wing. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Green. Back to Jones. Green breaking loose. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Green.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant left side. And that one released in time, but no good. And we watched 3 so far in this one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Russell finds McDaniel. Out to Russell. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Towns. McDaniels with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's the... Whoa! I can't believe that!
I just saw.
Oh, my... Oh!
steal.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Bain against Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Goes up from the top of the key. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Towns wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Morant. Kick out to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Russell passes to Edwards. He dishes it to McDaniels. Passes it to Morant. Back to Bain. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Russell against Morant.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Morant against Russell. Brooks kicks to Bain. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Morant for three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. At the top of the key, Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Oh, here's Edwards. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. 4 on the clock. Now here's Morant for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Edwards can't hit. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
And here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Here's Russell. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Offensive rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Jackson. Out to Leonard. George outside. Let's go with a three. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
And it's Russell on the drive. Towns for three. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by George. McDaniels against Leonard. Morris outside. The three. Here's Zubats.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
That one misses.
First team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
And no luck that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Oh, George with a steal. Morris with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Morris against Edwards. Pass to Leonard. Now Zubats. Clock at 6. Stolen by Russell. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
FBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
McDaniels from long range. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. Pass to Zubats. Towns against George. And the jam by George.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Jackson outside. Pass to George. And he lays it up and in. George has got 7.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Edwards. Now here's Towns. Over Morris. The shot by Towns, no good.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Back to Jackson. Here's Morris. And here's George. Guarded by Edwards. To the middle. And George with the basket on the assist by Jackson. 9 points in the game.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. It's the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. George drives in. Out to Leonard. George outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McDaniels passes to Russell. Towns for 3. Again, the miss by Towns. Morris outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Clippers in the lead. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And it's Russell on the drive. Nice move. And there's a 3-second violation. So it's the Clippers now. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Morris outside. Out to Leonard. Back to Morris. Leonard outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Russell finds Edwards. Takes it inside. Inside. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. From downtown. Tips it up. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. Gobert's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Jackson against Russell. Pass to George. From deep. And the Clippers miss again. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Back to Jackson. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Towns. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
To the wing, right side. Back to Russell. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Towns for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. 40 seconds left in the second. Leonard finds Morris. Back to Leonard. Morris with it. Leonard outside. 3-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Now Edwards. He's got 5. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 9 points.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Leonard for 3, and no good. Trying to get that one home. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Taurean Prince, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Anderson in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Pass to Batum. And the layup falls. Batum's got his first basket.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
And here's Minnesota now, leading by 5. Now Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Here's Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reid. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 41% in this game. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Pass to Covington. Here's Mann. Batum, right side. Stolen by Reid. Anderson with it. Checked by Wall. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. McLaughlin's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Batum sets a screen. Ball for 3. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota shooting a nice 50% for the game. And Wall comes to help. Batum against Reid. Back to Noel. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Batum outside. Pass to Covington. Over to the wing. Wall, the pass to Covington. Shoots over Anderson. That's good from Covington on the assist from Wall.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. A slam dunk by Reid.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. To the paint. Here's Reid. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Covington finds Powell. Can't connect from short range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Noel. Out to the right wing. Pass to Anderson. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Goes back up. Reid with it. Back to Anderson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's McLaughlin out left to the wing. Anderson with it. Checked by Wall. 5 on the clock. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Reed. Outside Anderson. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson outside. Now Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
And Leonard drops them both. Edwards fires from way outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in it to 1. Here's Edwards. Rejected by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Here's Leonard. Banked it in off the glass.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Jackson outside. Pass to Zubats. Back to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Gobert. George against Edwards. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Towns with the ball. Inside, it's tipped. Zubats with the steal. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Leonard outside. Jackson against Russell. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. Edwards finds Towns. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers trail. Pass to Jackson. George outside. To tie it up. He buries it from 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George against Edwards. Right side Russell. Down low. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Morris passes to Zubats. The kick out to Morris. Now here's Jackson. to take the lead. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Russell. Edwards can't get the putback. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Leonard outside. Jackson finds George. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Edwards. Tries to snap the cold streak. And stolen by Leonard. George against Towns. And here's Minnesota now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McDaniels passes to Towns. Money!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. McDaniels covering. Here's George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Jackson against Edwards. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Leonard for 3. He's off from 3. Pass to Jackson. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so
And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Jackson with it. George picks him up. Jackson against George. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Dane. Launches it. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Morris. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Morant outside. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Morant. Good.
There's a contact. Can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
The long-distance three is buried. Morant's got 5 now.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Bain, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jackson in the corner. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Jackson. Grizzlies making the shot. Outside, George. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jackson.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Morant with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. The 3 from George. John Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Jackson against Morris. And here's Jackson. Here's George, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Morant. Nobody near Leonard. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Morant outside. Inside. Bain passes to Jackson. From 20 feet out. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. "17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Down low, here's Morris.
Ball entered from below the basket. Grizzlies ball.
5 seconds left in the first. The 3 from Morant. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Bain finds Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Jackson dishes to George. Goes back up. Zubac kicks to Morris. Outside Jackson. Back to Morris. Clock at 4. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Leonard with the steal. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Tries again. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Jackson against Morant. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Now, here's Morant for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Outside for Jackson. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Passes it to George. Shoots the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Up top, Bane. Defended by George. Jackson has the open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Jackson. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
3 points.
Leonard's got 7 points.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. He was all alone on that one. He's got 16.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Jackson against Morant. And here's Leonard from 3. That one misses. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Payne for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Jackson to the right side. Zubac finds Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the middle. Morant with some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Unwilling to let up even for
And that does it for the first half of play. Grizzlies lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Green. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. To the inside. Here's Powell. Outside for Batum. And the pass to Powell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones with it. They kick it out to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 13. Outside, Wall. Takes it out to Covington. And there's a whistle that goes on John Concho. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Powell, and he banks in the layup.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Jones against Wall. Pass to Aldama. It's up a 3, and the foul called on Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Jones against Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
Jones in the post, covered by Wall. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Ball on the floor is a jump ball.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play. What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Taps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Powell. Conchar pulls it in. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
It's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. He kicks to Covington. Back to Wall. Lots of room. Bucket is good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to be aware of where John Wall is, because at this point he's built his game to be a 3-level scorer. The mid-range is pure.
Jones drives in. Over in the corner, Green. From deep. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Wall. Gets an open look and hits. Wall's got 6.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Concho. Memphis moving that ball around. Aldama passes to Green. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. He has 7.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Wall against Jones. The shake. And Wall with the slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Passes it to Concho. On the wing, Green. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Outside, Wall. Nifty move. And Wall slams it home.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Jones, no one around him. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clippers trail by 9. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Jackson against Morant. Now the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Jackson against Morant. Back to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
On the wing, Bain. Defended by George. And Memphis with another turnover here. Clippers trail by 9. Outside Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Morris. Outside for George. From the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side Bain. Pass to Jackson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Jackson kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Morant scanning the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. Jackson kicks to Morris. A 3 from Leonard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. George passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over AP Zubac.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Jackson kicks to Leonard. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
In the corner, it's Bain. Outside Leonard, the second effort, and there it is for him.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now here's Morant. Diving in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's what a dunk!
And once they smell blood and water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here's Morris for 3. Brooks grabs the board. Deflects the pass. Jackson dishes to Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Morant outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Clock at 2. Payne, no good. Left side, Edwards. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Adams finds Morant. Wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Back to Towns. Now here's Russell. Pounded by Morant. And there's Russell on the assist by Towns.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Towns against Jackson. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Payne. Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
Not want to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Spin.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Jackson outside. And the layup is good.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Gobert with a screen on Payne. Stolen by Payne. And he's all alone. Morant with it. Russell covering. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Edwards. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Drives to...
Oh, did you see that?
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Pass to Towns. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
For Memphis, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Outside for Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Towns against Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Gets another look. Here's Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gobert finds Towns to the left wing. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Jackson finds Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the flare!
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting him up tonight.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Back to Bain. 3-pointer. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable 3-point option.
Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's Edwards. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Gobert. It's a 3-point game. Out to the wing. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 8.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Outside Morant. Brooks against McDaniels.
I saw it. And he saw it.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Edwards for 3. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Russell against Moran. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. It's McDaniels on the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Bain. The 3 is up. Up top Morant. He's got 12. Adams inside. Defended by Gobert. Jackson against Towns. The 3 from Bain. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside for Russell. Fires for 3. They get it back.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Edwards against Bain. Left side Morant. And Gobert with a block. Outside Edwards. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game.
The Grizzlies, 22. The Timberwolves, 22.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the center position. Now here's Reed. Pass to McLaughlin for the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync. And at the worst time, costly.
Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. And it's Noel with a rebound. Anderson against Jones. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Jones. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the middle. Noel, that's good. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Outside Jones. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Noel. Outside Anderson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Jones. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Conchar. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Noel, defended by Jones. Here's McLaughlin. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. To the inside, Aldama. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Noel. 5 on the clock. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Timeout call. Memphis.
All right, who wants the defense? Let me hear you. Make some noise. Pick some noise. Grizzlies.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
Make some noise.
Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Anderson. Here's Noel. And the three-pointer goes. Noel's got 5.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Jones in the post. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Here's Reid. Back to Noel. Here's the 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Conchar. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Left side Jones. Green for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Here's Noel. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Edwards. Baseline jumper right on the money. 6 points for him.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And we've reached the end of the third. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Towns for 3, kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Russell. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. The 3 from Bain. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Edwards against Brooks. McDaniels powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Outside Russell. Towns up top. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside Morant. Crafty move, and he drives in. And then Morant with the jam!
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet out. That one rolls around and rims out. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Adams with the ball. And it's in there. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Dane against Edwards. And it's John Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
John Morant. Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Memphis ball.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. And it's Adams missing. Time running out for the Timberwolves. McDaniels with it. Guarded by Morant. McDaniels passes to Towns. Edwards against Morant. Outside McDaniels. Nails it from 3. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Morant. Right side Bane. 4 on the clock.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Jackson outside. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Russell finds Towns. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.